So in this video, we're going to take this 64 Beetle, remove the sunroof, replace the gears and everything, and you may not see it in the video. Previous owners decided to spray headliner adhesive all over this damn thing, including up in here. So the goal is going to be clean out all this lovely stuff for the sunroof, replace all the cables, replace all the hooks, handle all that, and make it functioning. So let's see what type of video I can put together for this. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is removing the screws out of here and out of here. What I've also noticed with this sunroof from one of the previous owners is they don't have this part flipped the right way, and it doesn't even have the little hooks here anymore that would move the sunroof. So anyway, time to remove those screws. And years of probably sitting in this sunroof area has what looks like a former wasp nest, and if you look back there, there's part of the sunroof crap, one of the pieces that would hold the sunroof. Not much else back here. Overall, mostly clean. I mean, you've got crap like this all throughout the channel, but I'll clean that out as I go. So yeah, on to the next phase, which from what I've read online, and it's removing all those little screws to expose the rails that you use the hand crank to turn and open the sunroof. So yeah, there's that. And here is where we're at so far. I have the cleaned off sunroof, just hosed it off. Rust is minimal, and you have some rust along the edges. But I'm going to sand it down, use something spiffy like the rusty metal primer. Sand it down the metal, prime it. There's the lovely wasp nest that we saw earlier. Here's the track. I bought gaskets and all that fun jazz, new cables, so that should go in pretty nicely. These things, little covers or guides or whatever, they've seen better days. I'm going to see if I can order or get another set. If I can't, I'll just be reusing these and trying to make do. Not much else you can do with a vehicle like this. Small percentage. And then when I install the new cables, I'm also going to clean out the tracks, like all the metal around it, and try and lay down some paint just to kind of stop the rust from ever spreading. It'll be the standard prime it, paint it flat black, which will be the color of the car, and go on from there. So let's see what I decide to work on next. And it's another day. The plan for this one is to sand down the sunroof and just get it down to metal, or mostly metal, prime it, paint it flat black, and then hopefully open some of the J-Bugs and Wolfsburg packages I have, and if time allows, I'll actually start installing the sunroof. So here we go. It's the next day. Paint is being a complete pain in my ass. I think it's a lacquer base because I just tried acetone on it and it didn't do jack squat. So I'm currently gonna see if I can use a flat disc on my angle grinder to get rid of all the top layer real quick and then move back to an orbital sander just to get all the paint off without heating up the metal and causing warpage or shit like that. So that's the plan. Let's see how that goes. That's it for this day. I'll be starting the next part of this video when I'm trying to sand the primer down a little. I was going to go down to metal, but my hell, there's like 6 layers of crap. And the metal's not even perfectly smooth. So I figure I'll lay on a bunch of the rust reforming primer, go over it with the orbital sander with the 240 or 220 grit that I have, and see if it looks good enough. You know, this isn't going to be a pretty car. I'm just trying to prevent it from rusting. So, got rid of a lot of the paint. It's now primed. Hopefully I can go over it, feel good about it, and then throw some flat black on it. So here we are to the next day. So, before I go about installing the sunroof, we're going to quickly go over all the little goodies I've bought to do this. We have, if you can see clearly, that's the gear that the handle attaches to open and close the sunroof. Ordered from J-Bugs, I believe. Here's the actual handle. Let's see if it'll stay there, maybe not. You can kind of see it. You'll have a better look after I install it. Some other little goodies. Got the plastics that go over the guide cables and things of that nature. If I recall, yeah, I bought those from Wolfsburg. The reason for buying those is these were the old ones. If you were to look close enough, the little bolt holes look like someone tightened it too much and broke shit. So have things like the clips here are missing half of them, so nothing really tightens them down. You can tell by the plastic, it's seen better days. So not worth continuing with. We also got some other little goodies. I think this is gasket related crap for the sunroof. I'm pretty sure, anyway. What else do we have in here? We have new cables for both the left and the right side. You know, Wolfsburg, hooray. Oh, this is for a later part. New harness, as I'm not very good at holding this to focus on what the hell I'm looking at. That will be for a later video. And yeah, that's everything. Well, that'll be the end of this video because I found out I'm going to have to do a few more things for the sunroof. Turns out those felt gaskets look like they get glued onto the body side of the sunroof area, and I've still got a lot of surface rust and miscellaneous crap there. And I'm probably still gonna have to tweak the sunroof to get it to sit properly and all that fun jazz. So that'll be in the next video, little tweaks and clean up, shit like that. So here's a quick look at what it looks like right now, and then that's it. So here's what it currently looks like on the passenger side. Looks like I've got this side pretty smooth. Seems pretty flush. But if we go check out the other side, the driver's side doesn't quite seem to fit flush. Looks like it still has a little more room to get adjusted, as it were. So I will adjust that, and then I'm assuming I will be installing the felt stuff all along here. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But anyway, until next video, have fun.